1,000 Lb Sisters celeb Caleb Willingham tragically lost his life in June of 2023. Following his memorial episode, did Caleb predict his untimely demise well before it happened? 1,000 Lb Sisters. Tammy Slayton was devastated at Caleb Willingham's memorial. 1,000 Lb Sisters Season 5 finally caught up to Caleb Willingham's passing and the painful aftermath in recent scenes. Viewers keeping up with this storyline likely heard of Caleb's passing back in June of 2023 when it happened, as it was all over news outlets and social media at the time. It wasn't until recent scenes that the TLC storyline for 1,000 Lb Sisters Season 5 caught up with those events. Tammy Slayton was utterly devastated, especially because at the time of Caleb's death, she and her husband hadn't even been married a year. The man that officiated the pair's 1,000 Lb Sisters wedding was also in attendance at Caleb's memorial, telling cameras that it was quite a jarring turnaround to go from marrying Tammy and Caleb to attending his memorial service. While Tammy Slayton flourished, Caleb struggled. Tammy Slayton kicked her weight loss into high gear not long after arriving at the Ohio weight loss facility, where she met her eventual husband, Caleb Willingham. Tammy used her blossoming connection to further motivate her to melt the pounds. For Caleb Willingham, he had a vastly different trajectory. His new connection with Tammy Slayton brought a sense of peace and hope into Caleb's life, but he also fell back into old habits, especially when it came to his eating habits. Before his passing, Tammy found a stash of snacks in his room. Caleb was ashamed of himself and letting Tammy down, but he was clearly off the wagon again and struggling with his demons. 1,000 Lb Sisters. Did Caleb Willingham predict his untimely demise? In the aftermath of Caleb's passing, there are some cryptic messages throughout 1,000 Lb Sisters Season 5 if viewers look for them. They make it seem like Caleb knew he might not have a bright future ahead, even as he was caught up in all of the serotonin and talk of the future with Tammy Slayton. In one scene, Caleb Willingham tells 1,000 Lb Sisters TLC cameras when Tammy is about to leave the facility and go back home, "It's gonna be the last time I see my baby." That could have been nothing more than Caleb speaking in the moment as he was saying goodbye to his sunflower. However, the message is extra cryptic since fans know how this storyline ends, with many viewers agreeing that Caleb saying this in scenes is eerie in hindsight. One 1,000 Lb Sisters fan wrote, "Yeah, I actually felt pretty bad for Caleb with his struggles. I was skeptical of his character, maybe even judgmental, but I think Tammy really filled the void in his life." Ripe. Another added, "My feeling was that he knew he wasn't capable of getting healthy. I think he was happy for Tammy, but at the same time he would have been perfectly content for them to live the remainder of their lives in those chairs at the nursing home."